And I ain't even get a chance to do the intro or nothing.
Oh, no Chris Store shout out.
No.
The chat did the intro.
Shout out to Lunch Hour holding me down, man. My boxing coach told me I needed to restart the internet. He told me I needed to restart the internet. Hold on. I'm on my damn camera. Put that back up. Okay. There we go.
It's a blind boxing.
Get.
You over there drinking, Pete? Play a Pete.
So
just a simple, harmless Coca-Cola.
Might give me a sip of some Coca-Cola.
Might be simple. I don't know about harmless.
I mean, that's cool.
Look, he said he pointed at the picture. Look at the picture.
I appreciate y'all patience, man. I'm sorry. Today is King's birthday too. Hold on. Let me
Happy C-Day, King. Happy C-Day, King.
Thank you, man. It's a blessing to be back here on this day.
Yeah. Congratulations, man. Happy birthday. Oh, shoot. We got a whole situation over there. I wasn't aware. I couldn't tell.
Let's not start that comment, please. Can we just say happy birthday and leave that one alone?
happy birthday to you.
Oh, he going down the rabbit hole. He crashing on us, Pete.
My man King birthday.
Boom.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to
That's the
you.
wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Happy birthday.
Everybody in the comments, type the song. Birthday, dear
King. Happy
birthday
to you.
Nah, that's the wrong one. That's the
Trap
wrong one.
got the remix. Go ahead, Trap.
That's the wrong one. Y'all got to happy birthday to you. Got to do Stevie Wonder joint. Yeah? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Got the Stevie joint.
Don't blow the cake. We do want to eat some of this shit.
What, Monday?
Yep.
Same song?
No.
Oh, not the second
Shout
song.
out to the lunch
first one.
table, No Spillers Live, the lunch hour.
Yeah, not the second.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time, right here on Digital Soapbox button. Click the thumbs up button. Let everybody know you in the house. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a great episode yesterday. Conversations about the stuff glasses be tweeting. It's a really great episode. Head over to Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and listen to the No Ceilings podcast. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Network, and iHeart, and we off on this thing. What's the deal, man? I'm sorry. Shout out to the lunch table. What's up, No Cud? What's up, Squish? Hey, Squish, you told me all your stuff came. That's great. I got King back here now, so he gonna help me make sure I keep all the orders in line. Diamondback Photography, Derek, what's the deal? Everybody fast. Thank y'all for holding me down, making sure I was straight. Delulu, what's the deal? You know what I mean? We up in this thing. We gonna get cracking. So I was talking to my coach, my boxing coach. I don't really be posting my shit like the other rap. I be boxing and shit. I just got back to it since I had my surgery. And it wasn't a conversation on purpose. Right? It was just like a conversation we was having. We always talk about sports, whatever, rap, hip hop, blah, blah, blah. And I realized he thought I was disrespecting Drake.
Oh,
and I was thinking to myself, like, and I ain't never disrespected Drake. And I think he thought that I thought like I was joking. And I'm like, no, I ain't never disrespected Drake. Never a day in my life. Like, I ain't never called that man out his name. I ain't never, none of the above. I've always been appreciative of his talents. I've always talked about how high in regards I think of his abilities. I've always been nothing but correct when I speak about him. This battle is different because this battle is me cheering for my friend. So me celebrating and saying, hey, you're not going to beat my friend is not me disrespecting him. So we had this long conversation and I wanted to get y'all opinion. Do y'all think I be disrespecting Drake? Disrespecting.
Hold on, let me get some context. So are you saying that the statements that you made about Drake that people may take as disrespect all happened post the battle or during the battle?
Okay, so like
good question.
Even okay, the initial conversation that people thought I disrespected Drake was that he's not hip hop.
I mean, calling him Madonna, they might think that as being disrespectful, though.
I remember that one.
I'm just saying.
How is that disrespectful?
Calling the man Madonna is kind of like,
it's Madonna. What's wrong with? I'm saying his approach to making music is the same way that Madonna makes music. He's a pop star. He colonizes, takes sounds. Madonna takes funk. And I'm saying, what's wrong with calling him Madonna? It's not like Madonna is chopped liver. It's fucking Madonna.
she's a woman.
So again,
she is a woman.
Am I rooted in the ignorance of how y'all think of people? Like, so I said, I could have named Kelly, somebody down the street. It's a specific reason that I'm using Madonna. So y'all thought I used Madonna to reference him like a girl?
I would have to hear the whole like context of the situation.
Given as there have been male pop artists in history that could have been chosen, it's maybe not the most unreasonable.
A white woman at that, like,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I could see how I could
Michael
be taken
Jackson
that
was
way.
a pop star. I think.
Right.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson, he doesn't do what Michael Jackson does. Right? Remember when y'all talking to everybody, it's at one time. So you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like he doesn't do what Michael Jackson does as an artist. He does something different. Right? He does exactly what Madonna, the way Madonna approaches making popular music, Drake does the same exact approach. I didn't understand how that could be considered disrespect. It's Madonna. Even the context 6 was like, he's a pop music. He takes the same pop approach that Madonna does. He's Madonna as a rapper.
Me personally, I don't think that was one of the things that I thought you was disrespectful that you said about Drake.
Well, Coach, what did I say that was disrespectful?
I'm just saying, if you repost him testifying on the stand or something like this is disrespectful. You have a large audience, and if you repost this, that's disrespectful.
Is he not suing Universal?
No, I'm saying, but you got to stop saying, is he not suing? Like, yeah, he is suing, but if you post him as Nino Brown, pointing like he's ratting on somebody, and that's disrespectful. He's not looking at that like, oh, that's cool.
But he's doing it.
This is the same conversation we had over the podcast. Just because something might be true does not mean it's not trolling and inflammatory. Just because it might be true doesn't mean it's not disrespectful in the way it's packaged and delivered in an inflammatory fashion.
I disagree completely.
G, why are you looking in the air like you don't understand? You
do
understand this. You get this.
I swear to God, I don't get it.
You know this is disrespectful.
I swear to God, I don't get it.
Okay.
I really don't get it.
All right.
I really don't get it. I'm not joking. Maybe y'all think I'm joking. I think I've never disrespected Drake a day in my life. Like, I'm sure of it.
No, you definitely have disrespected him. I don't think you have.
So let me ask you a question. Let's say
calling it.
Say if somebody posted a picture of is it wrong if I call is it wrong if I call Sammy the Boy Gravano a snitch? Is that disrespectful to him?
No.
Even though he snitched.
No. If you call him
how?
I think it is.
No.
I think if you call him a snitch.
How is it disrespectful? He's a snitch.
I think it is, and me personally, like, I have no problem with the reposts of you, but I have no problem with you calling him a snitch.
I'm asking, how is it disrespectful if it's actually what's happening?
Because I think he thinks it's disrespectful.
But I'm not up to your interpretation. By definition, listen, I'm not being impolite to Drake. I've never been impolite to Drake, even if I'm laughing at.
So you think calling somebody a snitch is being polite to them?
If you snitched.
If you actually snitched, then
but snitching, but the term snitch
that's not
designed to be
word.
Derogatory and a slight. Otherwise, you'd say a witness or an informant.
No,
I think informant is kind of a dig.
That's all. Even if
but a witness,
I would say informant's more like a legal term.
So you're saying it would be different if I called Drake an informant? It still would be as offensive.
No, I meant Sammy the Bull.
I'm saying
Drake's a plaintiff.
Sammy would probably be just as irritated if I called him an informant.
I think snitch is worse. I think he'd be more. I think he'd be more mad about you calling him a snitch than an informant.
Yeah, but how would he?
I don't think he'll like either. But snitch is just
okay. So I realize what's wrong. What's wrong is in this time, y'all feel like if somebody says anything you don't like, that's disrespect. That's not disrespect. You just don't like it.
Or
No, it's tenor and packaging.
No, even packaging is not disrespect.
Yes, it is.
If somebody's fat, if somebody say, "Hey, man, Glass, you fat," that's not disrespectful. I'm fat. I might don't like it, but it doesn't mean it's disrespectful.
why do you get to say what's disrespectful and what's not disrespectful? If you look up we looked up the definition.
None of this. I'm saying
Yes, it's impolite to walk up to somebody and call them fat.
No, that's not. That's
That it.
Hold on, listen.
I would say they're oversized.
Only if it doesn't go along with said conversation. If somebody said, "Hey, do I look thin?" You say, "No, you're fat." That's
impolite. Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's
Like,
not.
and I know you understand this.
There's other ways of saying it.
Come on, Glasses.
Listen, y'all confuse disrespect with something that can hurt somebody's feelings.
You're ratherly plump.
No, you're trying to say something that you
That's
think will
all
hurt
that
somebody's
disrespect
feelings.
largely is.
Yeah, but disrespect ain't just hurting your feelings. Like just because if Drake was his feelings would be hurt because I said, "Hey man, you're suing Universal over this song." You know what I mean? And I'm making a joke about it. How the fuck is you're suing Universal over a fucking song?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Drake think this is cool?
I think
don't
he's
think he
disrespecting the
likes
game by suing over losing a battle. That's disrespectful.
I don't think he likes it.
And let me say,
do I think he thinks it's disrespectful? No. Do I think he like it? No.
okay, so you know he doesn't like this. You think he doesn't like this. So you're going out, you're doing stuff that you know he does not like.
I don't care if he. I'm not sitting back at my iPhone, stumbling through my tweets, wondering if Drake. I'm not even adding Drake. I'm not. adding Drake.
You have once said that Drake got the swag of a Jewish lawyer.
He does.
That's funny.
You can't just go around saying stuff that you think are facts
It's a
and
fact.
then saying it's not disrespectful.
It's not.
Like it's a fact. It's not disrespectful. It's a fact. He's fat. It's not disrespectful because he is. Like this, you can't stop hiding behind the fact that it's a fact.
Now, if I walked up, it'd be impolite if I walked up and offered my opinion without him asking for it.
The swag of a Jewish attorney is your opinion.
No, I'm telling Trap what I realized he wasn't hip hop when I understood. Meeting him, he had the swag of a Jewish attorney.
And that's disrespectful, right?
No.
Okay.
No, that's
I
not.
mean, if it's true though, it can't be disrespectful.
Now, if I walked up to him without him asking me and said, "Hey, you have the swag of a Jewish attorney," that could be considered disrespect because it's impolite. Me telling Trap, based off the facts, that now that he can actually assess is true, is not disrespect. I'm not even disrespecting him at all. I can show you footage of him talking where he sounds like a Jewish attorney.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Because he has the swag of a Jewish attorney.
Okay.
That's not an answer to a definition question. What does that mean? It means he has the swag of a Jewish attorney?
Yes.
What's the meaning of swag of a Jewish attorney? That he
can't
has
really
the swag
show
of a
it to
Jewish
you.
attorney?
Can't
Like,
really
if
show
you
it
know
to
a Jewish attorney, you know Drake.
But you do know that is your opinion, though. I mean, it could be true to us. I agree with you,
listen,
but it doesn't make it the facts.
Again, it's if Trap is asking me, what do I think of him? If Trap said, Glasses, what do you think of Drake? And I'm saying he has the swag of a Jewish attorney. That's me giving him an assessment based off truth that I saw. Now, if I walk up and tell Drake that, it's disrespectful without him asking. Now, if he say, Glasses, who is my swag like? And I say a Jewish attorney, it is not disrespectful. How?
I feel like you're trying to say unless you tell him in his face, it's not disrespectful.
Now, if I called him a bitch behind his back, that would be disrespectful.
No.
Okay. I think that's extreme disrespect.
No, that is disrespectful.
I think that's extreme disrespect, but I think a swag of a Jewish attorney, I don't think he agrees with that. I think it's millions of people who don't agree with that. And I think that's disrespectful.
People that don't know him.
It's not calling him a bitch, but it is disrespectful. No, it's less disrespectful.
It's millions of people who don't like the fact that I'm saying this. It's not millions of people that just say they shook his hands and talked to him.
And if you're reposting memes of this dude pointing up at if he's Nino Brown pointing at people
That's
snitching,
not disrespectful.
that is disrespectful.
No.
If you got his face on a rat,
No.
this is disrespectful. If you
No, it's
repost
not.
that is disrespectful.
No, it's not.
You have a picture of him getting like whipped on the wall in the studio or something like that, or getting stepped
that's
on.
funny.
I forgot what the painting
right to
looks
the
like.
left. It's
been a
right there to the
while.
left.
It's all hilarious, and I agree with it, but it's still
Quote
disrespectful.
of the day: it's all hilarious.
Hold on.
Very true.
Shout out
But
to
also
Yaka.
right.
Glasses is saying if he means to be disrespectful, it's disrespect, but that's not how it works. Offense is taken, not given. But you're confusing somebody being
boy.
offended with me disrespecting them. The facts can be they can be offensive. Like if somebody said to me, "Hey man, do I look slim?" No, you look fat. I can take that as offense. But then it's also the mind of a person that's really not really taking into account or don't want to deal with the reality. So like if Drake is suing UMG over a song, that is some punk rap behavior. And it's okay to make jokes about that. It's not disrespectful to make jokes about it.
You're coming across as a guy who says no disrespect and then disrespect somebody and think
I
it's
never
cool.
do that.
This you're doing it now. This
No, I'm
is
not.
what you're really doing.
I'm not because I'm not.
You're saying
talking
no
to Drake.
disrespect, but
If
disrespect,
Drake
but disrespectfully.
No
you're-
disrespect, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ceding my seat at the lunch table to this guy and what's her name who aired you out last week.
Shout
They're
out to
way better
Mike
than me.
Love. Thank you for the $5. What to do, fellas? Everyone at the lunch table. Sorry I'm late. I had a chemistry test. My man, Mike, man. Hope you got
Yeah.
that, brother.
you got here just on time, man.
It's not that I don't see it as disrespect, name brand. It's like I know by definition what disrespect is. I've never not shown a level of admiration for Drake's talent or his ability. But when he does something that's unfavorable and I can make jokes about it's unfavorable, that's not disrespect. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to get out the space. Shout out to the internet. You know what I mean? I get it. Everybody has took disrespect and made it what they wanted. You know what? If I don't like it, it's just, no, it's not. It's not. It's not wrong. It's not disrespecting you just because you don't like something. I feel offended. That don't mean somebody disrespects you. That don't mean somebody, I've never disrespected Drake a day in my life. If you ask me about his talents and his abilities, I'll tell you straight up. I won't cut no corner, and I'm not disrespecting Dot because I'm telling you I think he's a dope musician. There's nothing wrong with you making jokes about something somebody's doing. I never disrespected him a day in my life.
It is something wrong with the jokes that they're mean spirited, and I think if we're in it, if we're all cool, we here cracking jokes on it, we do it, and if we cool with it, it's fine. But Drake is not cool with none of this happening to him right now. And if you repost it to your broad audience and you got a million retweets or whatever, stuff, and it's him at the rat with his face on the rat, this is disrespectful.
No,
no grown man want to be called a rat.
Then why the fuck would you rat?
Yeah, don't rat.
Hey, and that is true. And I'm with y'all.
Suing isn't ratting. Ratting is third party. Suing is first party.
The only thing disrespectful is calling a dude a bitch.
No. I think
every time we talk about disrespect, you say bitch.
Again, me calling him a rat to his face could be considered disrespect. Me making jokes about him ratting is not disrespectful because he's ratting.
What would you have to do to be disrespectful to Drake other than call him a bitch?
I would have to show the lack of deep admiration I have for him.
No, man, come on and stop that.
That's what disrespect is by definition.
No, it's not. That's your own
definition. No, the definition is to not have respect for somebody or be impolite. I've never been impolite to Drake a day in my life.
This is not. You think this is polite? What you're doing?
I'm not.
You know what polite means?
I'm not doing anything to Drake.
This is not. This is all disrespectful. It's all impolite.
I'm not doing anything.
He's from Canada. He knows what polite is. Like
I'm not doing anything to Drake. I'm not doing nothing to Drake. If he comes on my page like, "That's making jokes about me," nigga, don't do the ratty shit.
I see it, but I hate because you got me coming across like a Drake apologist or something like that. I'm not.
I think we got a new application for RB Angels right there. There we go.
This is a greater conversation. This is a greater conversation. This is a greater conversation. This is not really about him. This is about where we at in social media time. Just because somebody's feelings hurt doesn't mean you're disrespecting them. Just because somebody's offended doesn't mean you're disrespecting them, Pete.
Comedians are going through the same thing now. Just because the world is very just hypersensitive on different things. Like even in Living Color, like Damon Wayans couldn't get away with doing handyman now because
it'd be some person, some disabled person, like, oh, you making fun of me? Shut up! It's a joke. Laugh. Yeah, it's at your expense.
Jokes are funny. The truth jokes are the funniest when you could just relate and connect to it.
Now, somebody's making fun of you in front of you. That could be impolite.
Why does the person have to be around for you to think it's impolite?
That's the way to be impolite to somebody.
But you think
that's
the only
not
way to
true.
disrespect
Most
somebody is in their
people-
face?
Most people would say if you're talking about somebody when they're not there, it's disrespectful. That's
I
at least
agree.
what I
I
would
agree.
thought.
100%.
I agree 100%. If I'm talking about somebody when they're not there,
Like the swag of a Jewish lawyer.
He's not here.
But that's again, y'all conflating things. Listen, because y'all got to get off this pussy time. This is crazy. Punk ass pussy time. Y'all got up with this punk shit that y'all got going on, acting like, bro, it's a way to disrespect somebody. Just because you don't like a fact, that don't mean it's not disrespect. Just because you don't like what somebody said about you, that don't mean it's disrespect. Maybe you should analyze what somebody's saying. I don't care about perspective. I'm saying by definition, I'm not. By definition, I'm not hiding. I'm not saying something behind his back.
Completely by definition, you're disrespecting them.
I'm not by definition. I could go by.
This is my only argument, though, is by definition. Because, bro,
definition.
Okay, yeah, read it so everybody can understand it, and read it all too. Because last time you tried to read half of it and I had to go reread it.
Lack of respect or courtesy.
So you think what you're doing is courteous?
I'm telling you, it's not a
lack of respect or courtesy.
Okay, people need to understand something on this topic. The respect spectrum is
do you respect
10
Drake
to positive 10, and it starts at 0. So are you deviating into -1 or are you deviating into +1 or staying at 0?
Again, what your context of what's positive and negative is rooted in things you like and dislike.
No, it's not.
Then other than that, me saying Drake is suing UMG over a song is against rules of culture, and then insulting him for doing it or making a joke is not me being disrespectful.
Hey, do you respect him for suing
but at the same
UMG?
time, if you want to split words, he's suing
So then
simply
you
as the primary
disrespect
actor
that was a
party.
great
That's
question.
not a rat move. Rat is a third-party witness. It's not a rat
I
move.
don't respect it.
So you gonna disrespect him now?
No, I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm going to make jokes about his lack of respect for the rules.
But look, G, none of us is on pussy time. We just all understand the definition of respect. But we all know that if we disrespect somebody, we gonna just own up to it. Like, oh yeah, we disrespecting them. You won't own up to disrespect. Just say it.
Because I have. If I had, trust me. If
does
I
it make us on pussy time because
I think you know what I think it is though. This is what I think it is though, right?
I'm disrespecting this man, and I'm good.
No, I think. Hold on, let me say this real quick. I think to the fact that Glass is looking at the disrespect. He don't feel as if what he's doing is any form of disrespect to the form that he can be disrespectful, though. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not even just that. It's not even on the spectrum. It's actually by definition.
Why do you keep saying that? You just read the definition, and none of it goes to what you're saying with. You're not being courteous. You're being impolite. You're not. And my man just asked you, do you respect what Drake did? You said no.
How am I being impolite? I'm not doing anything to Drake. He would have to come look at what I'm doing to worry about what the fuck I got going on.
And
I don't hold up.
Millions of people have looked at it.
Hold on. I don't tag him at all. I don't tweet him at all. I don't say shit to him. Even when I was there, I barely said shit to him. I don't say nothing to him. I'm not trying to get his attention. I'm not doing this and hope he's seeing it. This is what I'm doing with the audience that follows me.
Yeah, disrespecting Drake to the audience that follows you.
This is not disrespecting
Drake. Let me ask you this, Glasses.
And it's fine too. We all agree that it's cool. We like it. We think it's funny, but you just gotta admit it.
Devin Cutmore has a question, the answer to which is Glasses Malone.
Are you Drake's daddy? You're whipping Drake right now, is what you're saying.
Just because your dad don't mean you own your
kids. Okay, so give me an analogy that makes sense here. Are you whooping Drake ass right now?
This makes sense.
Are you Drake daddy?
The lunch table must be a potluck today. They cook.
Okay.
Is it disrespect to whoop your kids?
No. No.
I'm asking you a question.
No.
Why do you whoop your kids?
To teach them.
To teach them what?
Whatever I'm teaching them at the time.
Well,
it's all different. It's all different.
No, what do you teach?
Whatever I'm teaching them at the whatever. What do they do?
The last time you whoop your son, what did you whoop him for?
Man, I don't really give out ass whoopings like
Yeah.
that. But let me see. The last time I whooped my son is because I didn't like the way he spoke to his mother.
Okay, is that disrespect?
Did you choose
Well,
to
he
do it in the
did.
middle of his friend's birthday party?
responded to
What
it.
my son did was disrespectful because he said some shit like how you be talking to Drake.
No.
To his mother.
No. That's not disrespect.
I'm just joking, Devin. It's
Now you
not
whooping him. Is that disrespect?
No,
Why not? He don't like it. He could be offended.
he don't because
You're
I'm his
trying to
because
correct-
I'm his father
You're
and he's young and I have to teach him.
Guys,
stuff.
talk on the
You're
microphone.
saying that you're Drake's father and you're teaching him stuff right now.
Hip-hop and he needs to
I don't think
talk.
Drake look at you like a big homie.
He don't have a choice.
Okay.
He don't have a fucking choice.
Talk on the microphone, Glass.
It's not punking my little homie.
Okay, because you coming off like really aggressive, like he don't have a choice.
No.
I'm punking him. I'm telling him. He can.
No. My little homies is my little homies. They don't have a choice.
Your little homies also know they're your little homies.
They don't have to.
They look at you like the big homie.
don't have
I don't think Drake looking at you like the big homie teaching me, putting me up on
It don't
game.
matter perception. This
I
is
think
reality. This is an elder talking to somebody about improper behavior in hip hop.
But just because you're an elder don't make you his big homie though.
Guaranteed it does.
No, it does not.
Guaranteed it does.
No, it does not.
Yes,
No,
it
it
does.
doesn't.
Yes, it does. And he
I
can't
got a
lie.
bunch. I know a bunch of young dudes, and they don't look at me. I ain't they big homie. They look at me like old dude up the street. Like,
And then you might
You
have.
unk.
yeah, you want exactly. I'm up.
So
I'm
you
up.
disrespecting you had to teach him because they have to speak one day.
No, so guess what? I'm not about to teach them because they think
Okay,
I'm up.
let's say they do something like a spit on you or spit in front of you.
That's disrespect.
So him
Yeah, if you spit on me,
Hold
then I'm gonna beat your
So
ass.
him disrespecting the game, that should be it.
Okay, and guess what? After I beat their ass, while I'm beating their ass, I'm gonna be disrespecting them all the way through it.
I'm not.
Just how you doing, Drake?
I'm not at all.
You whooping Drake ass, but you disrespecting him all the way through this ass whooping because you mad because he disrespected hip hop.
No. See, I'm whooping his ass. I'm not disrespecting. See, now if I start calling him a bitch,
Ass whooping comes with disrespect. though.
Rad, or call him a rat.
no.
So call him a rat. It's not out of his name.
No.
His name is Rat. His name is Rat. Whatever the fuck his last name
He
is.
told. He's telling right now. He's telling. So again, now listen. Now if I call him,
He's telling himself though.
if I called him something else, it's different. But if I'm telling him what he's doing and he out of line, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Can I say this also? I think it's a large part of the population that don't even look at this as snitching. I think we look at it as snitching. I think it's a lot of people who think what Drake is doing is not snitching.
You know, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the biggest problem. Y'all trying to sell me perspective. I don't give a fuck what not one other motherfucker on the planet Earth is thinking.
You gonna disrespect him anyway?
No. I know
What's
better.
up, Sherry? Sorry.
See, when you know better, you know better. I'm not your kid think right now when you
What's up,
that
shit?
daddy is stripping.
Yo.
Everybody got perspective. If I cater to everybody's
Well, I
perspective,
called out
then we
Sherry
can get
earlier.
nothing done.
So
You're right. In hip hop, if I listen to everybody else, they'll tell me gangbanging is about cripping and blood. It's about colors. It's colors. I should listen to them. More people think gangbanging is about colors than actually relationship between men and poor communities. They don't know what it's about. So again, I don't care what people think. I care about the fact of what I am doing. That's the important part.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you might have the swag of a Jewish lawyer more than Drake. You a lawyer, bro. Like you say shit and then try to talk your way out of it, and because you got it, hey man.
By definition, I know what the definition. I'm really good at reading. I understand words. I know it's disrespectful.
You don't understand definitions of respect though, because you keep reading it over and over and not listening to none of the words that go in.
It's not a lack
Like
of
for
respect.
some reason you don't understand
Listen, if you
courteous,
call
you don't
Savage-
get respect, and
Hold
you
on,
don't
hold on,
understand.
Hold on. I just asked you a question. You understand courtesy? You understand respect and courtesy when you whoop your son. But you understand.
Why do you keep bringing up my son in this? Like, why do you keep talking about whooping my son? You're not Drake's daddy. Why are you Drake's daddy in this situation?
Okay, here you go, coach.
He said he the father of the culture. That's what he's saying. He's saying he's the father of the coaches.
I got you. You coach a basketball team, a great team. You went to the playoffs, all state, CIF stuff, all this fire.
Yeah, facts,
stuff.
facts,
Great
facts,
program, right?
facts.
When kids come late, you make them run laps. Is that disrespectful?
Why do you keep? Why is Drake a kid in all your analogies? Like,
Okay, what is
why is he a young child who needs to be taught something in all your analogies?
Well, replace kid with team, like
He
a
is a
team,
young
like a
kid that
player.
need to be taught something right now.
Drake is in his 30s.
He's still
Isn't he in his
He's young to the
40s?
culture.
sure.
No, he
Drake
was
is
30s.
in his 30s.
Oh,
Culturally,
damn.
Drake is 6.
Disrespect. All right,
That's
keep
not
going.
disrespect.
What else?
It's a new
What up?
quotable.
Disrespect.
Culturally,
Culturally, he's 6 to you.
He's 6 when it comes to
So,
street agriculture.
so Drake is a young little chump.
No,
Little baby.
First grader.
No, I'm just saying. This is what you think of Drake? You think he a young
lunch
chump?
pail.
Never said that in
You
my
think he a
life.
young rat?
I don't think 6-year-olds can be young chumps.
No, so you think Drake is a young rat?
No, what
No, you do.
No.
Say it right now. You
No.
think get it off.
Mice.
You think Drake is a young rat?
I think at 6 we'd have to call him a tattleteller.
You think he's a young child
Also
killer. You
fair.
think he's a
Listen, coach, I have a responsibility in hip hop. Shout out to the guys from the Bronx of Spades that empowered me and let me know what it meant. My job is to be street, urban, culturally savvy and to teach from this perspective. Drake, when it comes to street, urban culture, is probably has the maturity of a 10-year-old. He doesn't quite get it. So my job is to make sure he feels the shame when he did something against street, urban culture.
Do you hear yourself?
No, this is all part of being a teacher. You don't get this.
Oh my God.
Again, now
I don't get it. I've been coaching for 15 years. I don't understand being a teacher.
Laps,
I don't get it.
you don't run around and be like late ass, punk ass motherfucker. You don't chase him.
But I don't know why Drake is always a JV player in your why Drake somebody why is he your son or your JV player or your what in all your
Listen, Drake as a musician is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Drake, when it comes to street urban culture, ain't graduated elementary school.
But why do you keep holding him to that standard? You don't even think Drake is hip hop.
But I'm gonna tell you the problem.
So why are you trying to hold him up under hip hop guidelines?
Because you thought so.
And I was wrong. I'm saying it right now. I was wrong.
He did what? What he did?
No, man, don't say this.
G, lift your mic.
I couldn't really hear it. That's why. What you say, G?
At one point, I thought Drake was hip.
Can you hear me?
You
Yeah, go ahead.
I said street urban culture. He hasn't graduated elementary school.
No. What did King say about Drake? Did he one day say that Drake was hip hop?
No, it wasn't King.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
That was Coach.
That was Coach said that.
Coach said that.
Oh, Cole said that. Okay.
Yeah, let's dive into that. We don't want to stay
Let's
away
not
from
dive
that.
into that, guys. I was
Let's
wrong.
not try to
I
loop
was
King
wrong.
into things on his own birthday.
I was wrong. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, you can admit to your wrong, and then we can move on from it. Then that's all it is.
So
But what moment happened that made you realize you was wrong?
Okay, so that's a great question.
tell them how we was arguing about it.
Okay, we did argue about it, man. Like, yes, I don't know why. How we get on? We on G? I thought we were talking about G.
This is the same thing.
Okay.
We was arguing about it,
So,
it is about G.
Okay, we did. We were arguing
You
about it.
thought I was disrespecting him then too.
I did. I did think he was disrespecting them. And I think if Drake think he is hip hop and us calling him saying that he's not hip hop, it is a fact. But I think that could be deemed as disrespectful from him too. But okay, but I'm sorry. But I did think he was I did think he was hip hop. And what made me think he was not hip hop, as soon as he filed them papers, I was just like, all right, yeah, he's not hip hop. He don't know.
That was the moment.
Yeah.
So this is like a month old of your realization. That this all makes sense.
When he yeah. I mean,
So
it had to be less than a month. I mean, it had to be more than a month ago, though. He filed them papers more than a month ago, right?
2 months, maybe. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it might have been 2 months, guys.
More than that was last
do
year.
you
wasn't
think
Nah.
that there's anything that could sway you
Okay.
back to your old thoughts?
No, man. No, after you do this, you can't come back, man. Like you
Can't come back. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're done. He's done. He's not here.
I text G the other day. I was watching Straight Outta Compton. I text G the other day. I said, Drake is Jerry Heller.
Okay, yes. Yeah, you did say that. You said something like that. Yes, you did. You did. Yeah. Okay, I agree. I agree. Like I said,
That moment when the whole, Ice Cube, the No Vaseline scene was like, I said,
I'm gonna call my friends over at the JDL.
I said, wow.
Hey, but G, I'm saying I was wrong. Can you say that now?
But you're missing.
You're wrong. It's cool to admit that you're wrong. It's fine.
I've been wrong a million times.
This million and one then, because you are
just never accounted for specifically.
This is not one of them.
Oh, that's crazy.
I've never disrespected Drake. I've always been things that are admirable. I've broadcasted them. I've publicly broadcasted them. When I everything I admire about him, I've talked about.
Hey,
the things that I don't admire, it's okay if I make jokes about them. I've never told him. I never called him and was like, "Hey, cuz the stuff you're doing, you are a bitch." I've never did that to him.
Well, how did the bitch? Okay,
I
so
never called him and said,
to you, that's the only way you disrespect the man is calling him a bitch.
Pump. I never called him I've always described actions that he's done correctly culturally.
But he's not hip hop, so he's not in this culture. So it doesn't matter what he's doing. Like I said, what he's doing right now is cool for him.
Only if y'all all.
So if you say it's wrong, it's disrespectful.
So everybody in perspective, as long as y'all all agree that he's not hip hop, cool. But everybody,
You're not going to change. You're not going to change anything you're doing. If we say he's not hip hop, you're going to keep your pedal on the metal.
If everybody admit he's not hip hop, I won't even talk about him anymore.
Yes, you will.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say a
You
word
for
about
sure
it.
will.
I don't talk about Taylor Swift. I don't talk about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I don't talk about no other pop stars.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you consider him hip hop other than me that back in that long time ago?
This ain't the
It's a whole bunch of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
It's a lot of people. Ain't just you.
the industry.
My brother.
Okay, so
a lot of
fans.
people.
I think some fans consider him hip hop. I don't know if the industry.
Business. A lot of trust me.
You think a lot of guys in the industry think he's hip
Every day,
hop?
coach, it's a new person calling and telling me like, Glasses, you are right. And I'm talking about in the industry. People that you know with a star, they was like every day they hit me. People come on ADHD, traps, hip hop community online, and they be like, Glass, you know what? You were right.
Let me. King has said something earlier. I want to. No. I'm just asking. It was a good question. Do you guys number one? Do you guys think Drake considers himself a black man?
When it's convenient.
Drake is a black man.
He's a black man.
Hey, don't say that now. You told me he was a white Jewish man.
No, what I never.
No.
You told me that.
I've never told you he's a white man.
I had to go back and ask people that was in that saw that had our conversation. They told me that you said
on
that.
Olivia's soul. I've never called him a white man.
You called him a white Jewish man.
He
don't.
Man.
No, he don't.
He's a white Jewish
No,
man.
you just associate Jewish and white men.
No,
I'm telling you, Drake is a brother that
Okay.
grew up as a Jewish man. He's racially a black man. That's a Jewish man culture.
I think he considers himself black, but he probably in reality doesn't consider himself a member of the community in the way that a lot of people do.
Because again, culture is more than just some racial construct. It's not experience as much as is how you treat each other. Like what I like, here's an extra definition with a philosophy. Experience is how people treat you. Culture is how you treat people. That's the difference. Drake is a black man, right? But culturally, he's a Jewish man. He's a Jewish man. He grew up Jewish community, Jewish.
Drake get pulled over by the police. They're gonna see a black man.
Yes, he will have the experience of a brother.
You have experience of a brother.
But culturally, he's gonna treat everybody else like a Jewish man.
I'm just wondering, did this situation make him rethink his blackness? Like that. Does he think he's less black now? Because I think that Drake thought he was a brother before this happened. I think after this situation, I think he's rethinking. Like, man, maybe I don't even want to be a.
I think he did something that was self-inflicted that made him rethink it because of not only him saying it and saying it twice. I didn't hear the first time, but it was brought to my attention. But when he made the reference of like, you know, homie still rapping like you're trying to free the slaves, like that was the moment when I realized, like, oh, you really don't know what's going on. And then my daughter told me that he had said it she showed me a song and he said it on his album too. Something about slavery.
Is part of this involving the fact that, like, I mean, if you're in Toronto, Canada, the majority of people that, for lack of a better definition, are like optically black would be more Caribbean than like, you know, American. So if that's got an impact on his exposure and perspective and whatnot, that might be different than an American's perspective on that. You know what I mean? Because they have a different perspective on it here than a lot of, you know, generationally American people have of that here. So I don't know to what extent that plays an impact or does not play an impact. I'm just speculating the point.
I mean, I quite don't get the relevance of this. Like, listen, the way we use the term,
it's certainly irrelevant. I will totally concede that.
Not saying it's irrelevant. I'm not like that, Pete. I'm sorry. I think we just getting away from the point.
I'll say it's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to. That's not the point. What I'm trying to get to the point is that that's irrelevant. I never thought of him as clearly a brother. His father's a brother. He's a brother. But the thing is, culturally, he's a Jewish man, and that's the difference. Hip hop is about culture. It's not just about your dad sleeping with your mom.
But you have made a comment. I think we were talking about something, and you were saying that black people just inherit stuff culturally. Like
no. Here's the question. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay,
I'm glad you said that. So I have a song coming out right called "Banned from Vlad TV." Song is dope. Tells a story how I knew Vlad.
It's dope.
And it tells a story about him asking to borrow a gun from me. And I told him I couldn't give him a gun because he's white and he never thugged a day in his life. Right? Coach said, see, that's the problem. I'm like, what's the problem? He like, why does it matter that he's white? I said, well, because everybody black, you know what I mean, right here, understands. I don't have to explain them. It could be the squarest person in the world. If I give them a gun, they know if they grew up culturally, anyway, black, they know this is your responsibility. Right? They know the rules. Like you grow up knowing the rules. If you take something from me, that's yours.
But I thought
if you're white, you may don't know the rules. You may don't know the rules.
So do you think Drake knows the rules?
No.
Okay, he's black.
No. Again, this is why I don't want to get into that conversation. Because black has a racial construct, and then there's black, the cultural construct, which I never believed in black culture because it's stupid. That's why I don't like that.
But and I agree with you there. That's why I don't think it's black culture. I think
so. Again, now that's why I keep using the term street urban culture.
Exactly.
That's a little bit more zeroed in versus this general idea of everybody black having this way they treat each other.
I agree 100%.
So again, so when I'm talking about black, I'm always speaking from a cultural level.
I agree 100%. That's why when you said the black thing, you didn't even have to include he was white. You already have put in there. You never thugged a day in your life. You already put in there that he wasn't from the culture.
No.
You didn't have to say the white part.
No, because
now you were just saying that white people. So, and you said you got a homie who is
one of us.
Okay.
But most white people don't grow up with these rules. This ain't their culture.
And that's facts.
So again,
but it's more about the culture than the color.
The color and culture matters. Because everybody black here that grew up within these borders, Kanye would know the fucking rules.
Oh, we getting back to Kanye now. Getting back to Kanye now.
Kanye would know the rules. Kanye ain't thug, did nothing. He got fired because they thought he was still in pants. He ain't never thug. If he came and got a gun for me, I'd give it to him because you know why? He know if he get caught with this motherfucker, he know the rules.
You know, I got a bunch of thoughts on this. I'm not trying to, but I don't want to go there. But, maybe another day.
Oh, no, man. Kanye would have known. Yeah, Kanye
know the rules.
Yeah, they called him Baby Stone, man, when he was younger.
Shout out to Book Eric now. Thank you for the $5. Can we join? Drop the link. I'm gonna do a phone line coming up right now. So I'm gonna give y'all the number coming up Friday. Shout out to Michael Love. Thank you for the $2. You can chastise someone without being disrespectful. That's what I'm telling Coach.
Yeah, that's true. You can chastise somebody without being disrespectful.
Thank you for the $10. Hit that like button. People, y'all don't be hitting the like button. Please hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
You're not doing it. You're not doing that.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Being disrespectful by not hitting the like button.
So again, man, like this is why I don't like saying black culture, because what happens is people think anybody inherently of African descent has access to black culture. That's why I don't like saying that. Everybody that came from Africa that's in America don't know what soul food means or is about. That's why I don't like the term black culture. It's way too general. One thing about me, I always try to get very specific with what I'm talking about. I don't try to just have these very open-ended conversations. I be trying to get specific. So when I use the term disrespect, Pete, I be serious about disrespect. I know what it is. I know what it is to disrespect somebody. Can somebody feel like I disrespected them? Facts. Did I disrespect them? No.
But I don't think, because you keep on talking about the definition of disrespect, but you're using the black culture definition of disrespect. When you talking about that's it. That is the real definition of disrespect is not black culture. It's not hip hop.
I'm telling you,
it's like you have said this one day. You was like this and disrespect is not the same thing.
Respect is a feeling of deep admiration.
This is just a short form of saying disrespectful.
No, this is something that we have. That's ours.
Yeah, that's ours. It's our language. That's our cultural language.
Different. It means what Glasses is talking about, what he thinks he's not doing to Drake. Because you to diss me, you would have to call, like you said, call me a bitch, spit on me, smack me. Like that's what we think dissing is. Like,
because that's what dissing is.
Because we like how you said we on pussy time. Yeah, for sure. That is, to us, that's pussy time. If a dude says something like, he's a snitch, and then he flicks at that disrespect.
Unless he snitched.
Yes. If a dude is snitching to us, it's
not to us.
To
Factually,
us.
if he's snitching.
No, to us.
Factually, if he's snitching.
You know, it's millions of white people who don't look at what Drake is doing and snitching.
This ain't the point. We're not
A
talking
lot of
about
people.
So it's to us. It's to us.
This is the only. This is the only.
It's to us. You talking about diction? You
This
talking
is the
about
only thing that matters.
nope. Whoa, what's happening?
I got
to you?
questions
This is
though.
the only.
Then don't
thing
bring
that
up the
matters.
dictionary. Don't bring up the
telling you,
dictionary. Don't bring up Webster. He's not black.
I'm telling you, dissing is disrespect. It's just short for disrespect.
That's all it is. It's short but disrespectful.
Or disrespect though, not their
Any
disrespect.
disrespect.
No.
They don't have another level of disrespect.
Yes, they. Okay,
They
for
call
sure
it
they
bitches.
do because
Hold up,
the
Coach,
only
hold
thing you
up,
think
Coach.
disrespectful is bitch.
Hold up, Coach. In mainstream America, you can call somebody a bitch, and that's not disrespectful. They don't understand why you hit them.
Exactly. This is my point. So what you're doing to mainstream America is disrespect. That's why is disrespect.
It's not disrespecting mainstream. Mainstream America is making the same jokes every day.
And
They just make the same jokes on Oscars.
They are. On the
And it's
Oscars,
all
they
They're
do.
not gonna make that job.
And it's all this.
No, it's not.
So you
gotta stop that,
acting
Coach.
like
You
because
gotta
other
stop
people
that,
are doing
Coach.
it, it's not disrespect. That's what sound like something a little kid would say, bro.
No, Coach. What you got to stop doing is you got to pull the emotions out of the thought. You got to stop saying because something hurt somebody's feelings because they don't like an action they did, and people labeled the action that is disrespecting. Nobody disrespecting him. Kendrick dissed him.
You got to stop
Hold
thinking
on,
because
Coach.
it's a
Hold on.
fact. It's not disrespectful.
Hold on, Coach.
What up, Ken?
What up, Pete?
What he was going to
Isn't
say? That was
The
handsome?
concept of respect, though, like singularly rooted in the emotionality of the relationship between speaker and subject.
No, it's not just everything
Not
about
to us, bro.
everything- no, by
to the rest
definition-
of the world, yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
None of us
Yes,
is the
it
rest
is.
of the world,
Yes, it
so
is.
we can't say that
Yes,
by
it is.
definition.
What are you talking
What
about?
impact does it really have?
So are you saying like that?
Definition of respect is a feeling of deep admiration for
Wait, what was the word you used?
feeling.
Feeling.
Thank you. He don't act like he don't understand what feelings. He don't act like he don't understand what feelings mean now.
So this
Feelings.
is gonna piss me off, cuz y'all are fucking bothering me.
No.
I hate when y'all try to get on
Hey,
some sucker shit.
Hey, maybe you gotta go through these stages.
So every time you call me
These
my
are the
name,
moments we live for.
Come on, bro. What are we talking
Why
about?
not?
Why are we doing
Why
this?
not?
What is this? Come
Why
on.
not?
What's
Why not
happening?
What he
make
say?
somebody say
Talking to
something
Mike.
that I don't
Hey.
like? I can face disrespect.
You too smart for this, man.
No,
Yeah, if you don't, if you
I agree with that
You guys just be
principle.
feeling.
Hey, you too intelligent for this, glasses.
So then why the fuck are we acting
No.
like I'm saying something that's crazy? Why are you trying to move?
So-
You're not saying nothing that's crazy. It's
You
just
said-
so hold on, let me ask you a question.
You said because
It's not
Drake wouldn't
crazy.
like it.
It's disrespectful.
How is it? If he did it, it's not.
Because it's not courteous. Read the definitions. His feelings are hurt. It's not courteous.
Who said his feelings is
It's
hurt?
impolite.
Are you his attorney? So how do you know? how
No,
he
I'm
feels?
not. I'm not.
So you don't know how he feels.
But I would imagine Drake would tell you his, and I think he would use those words too. My feelings are hurt. I think he would say that.
Drake's feelings get hurt when it rains. That's not a fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Don't become disrespect.
Come on, man, bro. And
Yo,
my
so let
thing
me
is, I
ask
don't
you, right?
give a shit if you disrespecting them. Just say you are. Stop
There's
So
some-
let me ask you, right?
There's some-
Let me
there's
ask you this.
some-
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this.
There's some
So-
leftover Drake love still.
That's crazy.
Still in there.
Crazy.
Exactly.
No,
So do
man,
you feel that you can
It's
actually
crazy.
hold on? Do you feel like you can actually say something but not have the intent on being disrespectful, but the person who was directed towards could take it as disrespect though?
Look, I don't do
Yes,
everybody.
for sure. That's
Listen,
what's happening now.
Tupac
I feel like
must
that's
die.
a
People
comedian.
feel like that's disrespectful.
No, that's not.
They all told me it was.
No, it's not.
Most told me yes, they banned for black. Listen, if I was in y'all world, this pussy
Ban-
prison y'all got
ban-
going
ban-
on,
What the
this
fuck?
pussy prison, I call it a pussy
Pussy
prison.
prison. It's crazy.
Pussy prison of emotions, where every time I gotta say something, I gotta think a million times about how somebody gonna feel what I'm saying. They don't care that it's a fact. They don't
I ain't
care
gonna lie.
what's true
Banned from Vlad TV is not disrespectful at all.
at all.
Okay, first of all, it is a little disrespectful.
No.
I'm just saying, if you put a nigga business out, he got
It's
his
my
bitch,
business.
his bitch tapped. Like you putting that out in the. That's disrespectful. You telling my business in the streets.
You gotta, but you also have to understand, like,
But he put him in his business though. When you come to me to come get do that, this, I'm in your business now.
Like, bro, don't be telling me about my bitch cheating on me. What about the witches hoe? Like, bro,
That's
So
not fair.
feelings. That's not disrespect.
bro,
Everything that hurts
You
your
still with
feelings,
him?
my shit to millions of motherfuckers.
coach.
Bro, we gotta talk.
Coach, everything that happens is not
Don't do that to
disrespect.
me. All I'm saying.
That's not the
and
point.
tell me it's not disrespectful.
No, just tell me you don't like it.
No, don't do that. To
I don't
me.
like when you
It's not
punch me in the face,
disrespectful.
but you're not disrespecting me.
Man, What is these analogies? These be the worst analogies of all time.
Because you're saying everything
that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
because you're saying everything.
If somebody punches you in the face, he disrespecting you, B.
What the
Nah,
hell
if
is
not,
that?
Saying a
if you're
boxing
You're
fight.
training for boxing.
If we in the street and you punch me in the face, you disrespecting me.
Yeah, but he's
Yes,
saying
for
that in
sure.
the context of
But
coach.
Jesus, you
If
saying
we in a boxing ring and you punch me in the face, you're not disrespecting me.
All
right, so let-
like
all
my
right,
man
so hold
said,
on.
if I walk up on the street and his lug on you, yes, it's disrespectful now.
I got a question, Coach. I got a question. Shout out to Sherry because Sherry's having her way in the chat right now.
Sherry's crushing.
Did Devin Haney disrespect the sport when he sued Ryan?
That's a great question, actually. I'm gonna say no. I don't think he did because, like I said, I think that we got two different definitions of disrespect. We got our what we deem as disrespect, and then we got that's the boxing don't have nothing to do with hip hop or none of this. I think that's
kind of the same lawsuit.
I'm saying, like, did he disrespect the sport?
It's completely different.
the sport of boxing. No, I think it's. I think that
I'm gonna break it down how it can be looked at the same way.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would like
to coach.
I would like to
Go
hear.
ahead, go ahead. No,
All right,
we wanna hear from
because-
Coach first.
Because the lawsuit is based off them trying to juice up Kendrick numbers in order for him to win the fight.
Not what the lawsuit is over.
The lawsuit is so no part of the lawsuit says that they
Lawsuit is
boosted
a
his numbers up.
defamation lawsuit. He's
Okay.
mad at what was said in the record.
Oh, I'm
All
talking about the
other
other. I'm talking about the petition. I'm talking about the petition that he
That's
was
not a
doing.
lawsuit.
Okay,
See, this
the
is my
petition that he was
point, and
doing.
this is what be pissing me off.
But we was calling him. We was saying we ain't like that shit from the jump. Even the petitions that he was doing against iHeart and
over the
Spotify and all that shit. We
song.
ain't like that either though.
I'm
Huh?
saying I can even understand the business. You can sue them for all the payola on your own fucking records.
Mhm.
They use it on your shit.
But now
So
my
what's that?
comparison to the David Haney shit was that he's basically what is he suing him for? Saying that you
Like
juiced up
battery. It was like
On
battery.
to win the
purpose.
fight,
It was an assault and battery. You could put somebody to death.
but you
It's
juiced up to
different.
win the fight.
It's against the rules, not against the rules of anything else. This don't have. He's suing Dot for defamation. He's suing him over a record that Dot made the defamation.
No. You're right. I was
And
talking about the
defamation is
petitions
not
that he
against
had
the
against
rules of
iHeart and
law.
Spotify. I'm talking about that.
But
right
no,
there.
yeah. I get what you're saying, Trap, for sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I wasn't talking about the defamation. It's not the same with defamation though.
Thank you, Sherry, for the $5. Shout out to Coach for standing on light skin business with a pinch of emotions, just like Drake. Sherry, my child. I called her later. You cut her out. I called her that so you cut her out.
Sherry,
Disrespectful,
Ice cold.
Sherry.
I
didn't even want to, and because I'm light skinned, I didn't even want to take this stance.
But it's not a
Because
stance.
Drake is fucking up a lot of stuff for us light skinned dudes.
This
and
has nothing to do.
no,
This
he
has
is
nothing.
fucking up. I talked to you about that. He's fucking up
No.
a lot of light skinned shit for us.
But this is not really about Drake.
Can
now.
you file a class action light skin lawsuit
This
against
ain't
Drake?
really about Drake like that, though, Coach. This ain't really about Drake. This is really about disrespect. Like this is all these
You a
conversations
fool.
are bigger conversations.
No, and I feel you. This is about disrespect. I think people are. I'm talking like Drake stand to people, but I'm not. I don't give a shit what none of Glasses, Kendrick, anybody saying about Drake. I think what Drake did was pussy. I'm agreeing with all that shit, but I'm just saying, but stand on it. Say I'm disrespecting him. Just say that.
I'm not.
Because you are.
I'm not.
Like, just say I am disrespecting. He's a pussy.
If I
He doing
did,
pussy shit.
I never
Fine.
said he was a pussy.
No, he never said that.
Is he a pussy? I'm asking you right now. Is he a pussy?
No,
So he not doing pussy shit to you.
he does. Yes, some of these actions are pussy actions.
So at what point do you become a pussy? So if your actions are pussy, then you at some point you're a pussy.
If everybody can see that he's not like us, then I would never have to
So
say anything.
You say he got the swag of a Jewish lawyer. You saying he done a bunch of pussy actions right now. At what point is he a pussy to you?
When y'all all can see that he's not hip hop.
When we off stream right now,
When
you
y'all-
gonna tell,
listen.
Drake is a pussy.
Let me ask you a question. Coach, if somebody punch you in your face and you call the police,
Oh, man,
that's
this gonna
pussy
be-
to
this
us,
gonna be a
right?
Good one. If somebody punched me in the face and I call the cops,
Yes.
That's what I
man,
was gonna say about
I'm
Drake.
40 years old, bro. If somebody punched me in my face right now, no, I'm fucking them up. But
But there are certain people on the planet Earth, if you punch them in the face and they call the police, we wouldn't call them a pussy.
right, if you punch a 67-year-old man in his face
And he called the police.
cops on you, I feel like it's fair game. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
agree.
I should not be socking those 67-year-old men.
I
in the
agree.
face.
What
But you
about
know
a
why?
37-year-old?
leverage. Again,
If a
culture.
37-year-old suck-
Listen,
if he's sucking, no, I think it's fine.
no, I'm saying,
that dude got
I'm
a fight
saying, even if
with
he's
that.
37-year-old, he's some person that's not like other ilk. I get why you would call the police. I wouldn't call him a pussy. Because Drake is parading himself around as this. And when it was a time, you could have said, you know what, Glasses is right. I am not hip hop. I do like rap. I did study the culture from outside. I do enjoy making rap songs. I'm fantastic at it. Glasses is right. No, but because fans want to disagree and they make me think I'm crazy, I'm going to judge him like I judge anybody else in the culture.
But what when you say disagree, like what are they disagreeing with?
They telling me no, he is. You know, he grew up. He did this. He did this. He just. They're trying to concede that he is the culture.
Okay, but see, so I told you I thought Drake was not hip hop after he did some of these actions, right? I thought he was not hip hop. At what point do you? Because I think you don't want to call Drake a pussy because you think it's disrespectful.
No, I don't want to call Drake.
You're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't want to call Drake a pussy. First off, thank you, Marcus Mitchell, for that $10. Much love, brother. The reason I would not call Drake, the reason I would never call Drake as a pussy, because Drake ain't like us. When Drake called the police when he got robbed, I didn't even care. When Lil Wayne slapped Drake, I don't even care. When Tip Man pissed on his leg, I didn't even care. When
No. That's a bit far.
When Puff punched on him, I didn't care. You know why? I thought to myself, why are y'all bullying that boy?
And then you was like, but do you? If you see a guy get bullied so much, do you think it's your turn to bully him now?
I'm not.
Okay,
You're not bullying him.
I wouldn't bully
He's
Drake.
rooting for his people.
Nothing but compliments to his abilities. I've always been nothing but forthcoming about how great he is at the things he's great about, and the places he falls short, I make jokes about those.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you think it's over? Do you think the Kendrick and Drake beef is done? Do you think Kendrick has won it? It's done. It's over.
It's over.
Okay, so if you continue saying shit, doing shit, posting shit, you got a video coming out. It's not. Just remember this.
Now this.
If you
now
continue
this.
doing shit,
I told Pete.
At what point is it not?
I told Pete and King, this is the first time in my life I've ever trolled. First time in my life.
I don't know about that.
Thank you.
It's the first time in my life. I agree with Pete. I said this is the first time in my life I ever trolled.
Agreed that you're trolling.
No, this is the first time I ever trolled. Like
It's the first time you might have trolled deliberately.
It's the first time.
But it's the first time that you've been taken on as being a troll.
Taking a plea.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not taking a plea. I'm admitting guilt. I'm not copping no contest. Guilty as charged with this video. Guilty as charged.
We just went over like 8 tweets, with some of them resemble trolling.
You trolling, but the video is not disrespectful.
No.
Okay.
No, the video ain't disrespected, man.
Check the last podcast out.
As Bill Clinton famously said, it depends on what your definition of is.
Shout out to Don Dub. Thank you for the $5. Feelings don't equal truth. That's deep. I don't know what that means. Shout out to Sharice. Thank you for that $10. He is pussy for UMG and not Kendrick.
Sharice, language. You're a lady. Please. This is the lunch table.
I like how she spelled it too. PUSSC. That's fire. Look, listen.
I think. Go ahead, G.
I never disrespected him. Never. I'm not. I don't have no reason to. Now, if he walked up on the street, do I think he'd be favorable? He know I'm with the homie. No, he gonna be like, man, this dude is dot homie. Feel me? He been making fun of me in this battle. Yes. Do I think he gonna want to kill me because you assaulted my mom or you
disrespected? You like the Rod DeRosa. He gonna.
That's it. He gonna stand over and I'll feel bad for him.
No, he's for sure. Like if he sees any of the stuff you're doing, which he probably has seen,
sure.
He's for sure gonna treat you weird if you ever seen each other.
What I mean,
posture. I ain't gonna do shit, but he gonna posture for sure.
I'm saying posture. What would he be upset at? Man, you over here making fun of me because I'm suing Universal.
Yes, he's gonna be upset because you're doing all this. You reposting, you're saying shit, you're doing shit. Yeah. So you don't think he should be mad at you either?
Listen, if Drake, let's say Drake saw it, he's like, you know what? I'm finna make fun of Glasses, and then he said Glasses don't have no platinum albums. He don't have no platinum records. Is that him disrespecting me?
Nah.
No.
I don't have I got gold records. I don't have a platinum record. No, it wouldn't be. But it hurt my feelings. So like you telling everybody I ain't got no platinum record. I want a platinum record. I don't have one.
Do you think you calling him a rat is the same as him saying you don't have platinum records?
Yeah, it's the facts.
But I'm saying, like, no, you not having a platinum record. That's a dead fact.
Oh, I got you. I got you. No, I got you. His fans, right? They don't care about my fans. Hold up. Cool. It's his fans specifically, or his false sense of fans say he has a fanatic fan base that be mad at me on Twitter. Most of the time, I'm not making fun of him. I'm usually bigging up in Kendrick, and then his fans attack me because I'm bigging up the homie on his accomplishments. And then I'll make a joke when they make a joke about my friend. So I make a joke, right? Fast forward. Someone say failed rapper. I don't take that as disrespect. Maybe their idea of success is somebody who got multi-platinum albums. I don't never go cry, oh, they called me a failed rapper. They're disrespecting me. No, that's your opinion on what you think I did in my career. That's fine. That's your choice.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think disrespect is a person by person thing?
No.
So you just think you're the person who's going to tell everybody what disrespect is.
Somebody need to.
Like, so you're going to be see, that's the problem there.
No. That's actually
the hierarchy on disrespect or something.
You know what's funny? I've been hearing this a lot in my life. My mom been telling me I'm a tyrant. Y'all need one. Because Lord knows this pussy prison that we all stuck in, fucking with y'all, that we talking about, that y'all done let the world build, and now y'all trying to enforce this pussy prison, y'all being wardens of it, is nothing gonna happen.
But and see, and that's the problem. That's another problem, though. You keep saying pussy prison that we. I'm not
cool saying you. I didn't say you created
cool
it. I didn't say you.
All I'm saying is just man up. I didn't say I'm doing this.
Trust me, that would man up is disrespect.
Man up.
Now that's that hurt my feelings. That's cap. No. So the point I'm saying to you is that y'all being a warden of, being the security guards at, or what do you call them?
I'm not at this
correctional officer. How if I'm not doing something because somebody don't like something that makes it disrespect?
I agree with. I'm cool with what you're doing.
It's not. Do you approve of it? I'm telling you. If you can't define it outside of something besides disrespect because somebody is offended or they don't like it, that's the pussy prison that we are trapped in.
Let me get to the real root of this pod today. I think I realized what this is all about. This pod is about G being what he calls himself as a comedian, and Coach thinking that G has very, very bad and lousy comedic timing. So the jokes that G is making on Twitter aren't funny to Coach. So two things need to be done. Either G got to work on his comedic timing or Coach got to grow a sense of humor.
You know,
I like the way you spun that back right there. I like the way you spun that back right there.
It's hilarious. And I think G is very funny. But I don't think G is doing this shit out of humor, though. I think he's trying to disrespect Drake, but he throwing a rock and hiding his hand, though.
But there are truth to every joke has some sort of truth in it, right?
That is true.
I don't think the variable. I don't think that the dependent variable is truth per se. I think it's tone and how the truth is directed and distributed.
Yeah, but again, if you keep giving windows to pussy prison, people are going to keep looking in. If you keep putting windows on this pussy prison, people want to keep looking in. So again, disrespect is a very simple thing. Lack of respect or courtesy. It's not one or the other. I have the utmost respect for Drake.
I don't like that definition because simply having a lack of respect doesn't necessarily mean you have an affirmative disrespect. Like you can like the absence of a thing doesn't mean the presence of an antagonism.
I don't even think
that makes any sense.
Respects Drake either. I don't think you respect Drake.
I do.
I think that you think that some of the stuff he did is dope. I think you can say that.
I think you respect Drake's career, but not him as a man.
Yeah,
well, of course I do. Why would I not respect him as a man?
Because of all of the aforementioned.
You wouldn't do none of this stuff. Yes, like what's going on?
The only reason this is funny is because you motherfuckers thought he was hip hop, and I told y'all last.
I never thought that in 20 years.
Not you, Pete.
It's just still funny.
But I'm gonna tell you what this is. I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is my I told you motherfucker so. Every time y'all do me this way, I'm gonna be like, this is my I told you so.
What did this got to do with you being disrespectful?
I've never disrespected him a day in my life.
I think this is cool. I think you.
The truth is, I have nothing but admiration, deep admiration for Drake and his abilities. I respect him as a man. He raised his kid. He take care of his family. I respect him as an artist. He's accomplished tons of things. Diamond album, diamond singles. He's been fantastic throughout his career. That's not me telling you something that's a lie.
I think you could.
I think that might be taken on as a backhanded compliment because you say all that right there and say, but this mother still not hip hop though.
Breaking news. Trap just used the term backhanded compliment.
No disrespect, but
I'm not doing
like
it.
that.
I've never in my life.
I'm a big fan of that.
But
I'm not even worried if you take it as disrespect. I'm not trying to plead to your emotions to know how you feel.
Are worried because
I'm not.
You would just tell the truth and say I'm disrespect. And I think you got something with this pussy prison. I think that's hilarious. I think that's funny, but I don't think it applies here.
With no windows.
None of us are in this pussy prison that you speak of. I think that I'm just saying that, dude, I have no problem with what you're doing. I think it's cool. I think it's fine. Dude, I think that's all cool. But I do think it's fine. You got to stamp it. You got to say, look, I am disrespecting him. I think you got to be.
If I was, I would. I'm not scared of him or no other motherfucker
I
body.
don't think you are. But
So then why would I not tell you?
I'm confused. I'm confused why you won't say.
So then listen to what I am saying.
Because I am listening, dude. And it's
All you gotta do is all you gotta stop doing is having your own opinion. That's all you gotta do. I know it's the hardest thing in the world to do is listen to what I'm saying and not have your own opinion on what you think I'm doing. Because then that goes into the intent of what you think I'm doing.
So first
just
of all,
listen. Hold up.
Way too well to know that
you're not gonna have your own opinion. So therefore,
exactly.
no matter what, I'm not gonna prove nothing to you because you're gonna think what you want, just like everybody else.
How many times have we talked? So this is the problem with you though. We've had hundreds of conversations, and out of the hundreds of conversations, we disagreed hundreds of times.
Sure.
Damn near to have, but I think I'm a bullheaded dude. But I've at least said that you were right on 2 or 3. I've never said anybody was right on shit that you disagree with.
I've told you was right multiple times.
Initially disagree with
multiple times. When Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, I said you was right.
He had to beat him. Yeah, I was right.
That makes you right. Yeah. That makes you right.
You was going with Mike. You was going with Mike at that time, right, Glasses?
I thought he was crazy, and I told him he was right. Shout out to Monet Self-Love. Thank you for the $5. Glasses, you beat the dead horse. We too deep in the soft people era. They want to cry about everything these days.
Has he ever been right upon his opinion? Because that him being right about the fact, the fight, and then you saying he was right is just like
that's not what they see. That now you doing that bullshit. That's not what soft people.
His mic went out.
Yeah, and they included me.
No,
his mic went out.
Yeah, his mic went out.
That's true.
Yeah,
we're all trapped.
Mike went out. Coach Mike went out.
In the pussy prison.
Like, you make me the warden. But motherfuckers leaving this conversation thinking I'm the warden in the pussy prison.
Coach Mike went out.
I'm going for it. I'm just trying to say that you are disrespecting the man and just say it. I'm disrespecting him and move on.
I'm not.
It's nothing. Hey, guys, I think it's nothing wrong with disrespect.
I think it's a lot wrong with disrespect.
I think it's nothing wrong with it. I think sometimes you got to disrespect the motherfucker to show him how to respect somebody. But
shout out to K-Way. Glasses, stop being an advocate for the devil. I would never advocate for Satan. And that's another thing. Like I'm not contentious. I'm not, what do you call it? A contrarian. I don't do Satan. I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you because I know. I don't advocate for Satan. Never. I never play the devil's advocate. I never give you the other option. I listen to you. I never advocate just to give you the opposite end. That's not my style as a human. That's an insult to my intellect and my ability to think and process. I'm not.
Is it fair to say that some of the conversation in the comments are about like soft error, et cetera, et cetera? There has been seemingly like a societal transition from the concept of respect is given where respect is earned to I am due respect out of the rapper. And if you don't show me the respect I feel that I deserve for no reason whatsoever, that you are thereby disrespecting me actively and affirmatively. And I personally, I think that's a bit of a standard now, and I don't care for that.
I am one of those people that live my life by that. You don't have to earn respect from me. I give you respect the first day I met you. All you could do is lose respect from me.
Lose respect, yeah.
I agree.
I start with respecting everybody I ever met on this app. People talk crazy. I start with respect. Even when they start off disrespectful, I start with respect. I agree. And the further you pull me down, feel me, you're going to get something you don't like. But I start with respect. I've never disrespected Drake in
Drake
life.
Started on a 10 for respect because he started off on everybody starts with a 10 with you, right?
Drake is still on the 10.
So Drake, come on, my man.
He's still on the 10.
I don't know about that. He might be straddling like a 7.
CG, come on, G. Now you.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm telling you why, Coach. You're not listening. Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh boy.
I always thought this. I'm not disappointed with things he's doing. I told y'all he was gonna do this.
You never thought he would have did this right now. You never thought he would have did this right now. You never thought he would have lost the battle and ensued. You never thought that.
Fact, no. But you know what? If it's brand, it's on brand. He ain't let me down. He ain't let me down once.
Okay, so another question then.
Did he let you down, Coach?
Just the lawsuit.
Why? I initially, because I initially thought Drake was hip hop. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed with how he handled this. I honestly thought he was going. I never thought he was gonna win this battle, but I thought Drake was going to, try to battle him. I knew for sure that Drake was going to try to have this battle when Kendrick jumped out. What he said. I knew for sure. I thought, Drake is going, but I never in a million years thought he was going to do this shit. Yeah, I lost him. It was disappointing.
Shout out to Diamondback Photography. Thank you for the $2. Pussy Prison would be a good strip club name. Shout out to K-Way.
Fire.
That's fire.
Better than my idea of Poland.
Shout out to K-Way T. Do you still respect Drake after listening to Whacked Out Mural, putting money in the street for dirt on Dot, bringing up Whitney? He ain't a respectable dude. Everything going to battle.
Yeah.
So you think what he did about him almost kind of throwing LeBron James under the bus, you think that was cool?
No.
So you lost a little respect for that?
No, I expect him to do
that. Out of respect for that.
So you expected him to throw another dude under the bus?
You don't want to know what I think of mainstream America.
Okay. So,
I think I tell you all the time what I think of white people all the time.
Okay, but so he is white then.
No,
so
listen, mainstream America. No, Coach. Mainstream America is a white man.
Okay.
So again, when I'm referencing it, mainstream America, and I say white man, that's it. I'm saying Drake acts like mainstream America.
Hey, you know what the problem with you is though, G? Yeah. Like I think you're a very smart dude. You're super intelligent, but I think you just mix it in with a little too much fucking crazy, and then you start losing people. Like because I'm telling you, man, I'll be right with you until you just go step over the crazy line. Like,
I don't understand what's crazy about what I'm saying. I think so. This is what this. Okay, you're asking me my analysis of Drake.
Okay,
Drake is somebody who studied us, street urban culture.
Okay.
He wanted to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up like a regular person, like a regular, no different, a Canadian Jewish man his whole life. He grew up that way. He studied us. He wanted access to the cool. He was able to come in, make a successful album. Everything worked out, right? But he wanted more cool. He wanted more. So he started to role play as street urban culture. But he didn't really have a true understanding. He only knew it from a musical front, right? So he kept going and kept going. But I always thought of him as a mainstream American person. He thinks like a regular Canadian Jewish person.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
So you never held him to any cultural or hip hop standard?
Not a soul.
So this is why you
how could I be disappointed?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then, G. With what you just said. So were you one of the guys who, if you saw somebody at school who couldn't take up for herself, or I guess back in the days we guys called them nerds or geeks or whatever, and somebody was bullying them and he started to cry, was you one of the guys who go over there while he was crying and be like, "Oh, this nigga cry baby," or he's
no? I'm the type of homie
to do that.
I'm the type of homie so here's a real story. Shout out to my homeboy Two Pistols that's locked up in prison right now for life. It used to be a drug program on one end of the 7, right on one end of 117th Street. Okay. People, right? So to get to the Rosa Parks Metro Station, which is at Wilmington and Imperial, you would either walk up Mona to Imperial and walk down Imperial, which is probably another extra 20 minutes onto your walk. Or you just walk straight through 117th Street and you'll get there. You'll save about 7, 8, 9 minutes. That's how far the walk is, just going this way, and this way. My homeboy Lil Wayne used to try to use his authority in the community to bully people coming from that drug program going to Rosa Parks. I'd stop him.
Okay.
I'd be like, hey, bro, don't do that to them people. It's people that's looking for that energy. I would stop people from bullying people. I don't think that's cool. I wouldn't let nobody bully Drake because I know he's not on that program.
All right. So, first of all, you would let bully Drake.
I would not ever.
So that's my thing. So, at what point do you think that what you're doing is them kids doing that to the. So you're telling us right now that you already knew that this was in Drake. You knew that this was the guy he is.
Yeah.
So why are you on his bumper then?
I'm not on his bumper.
I think the difference here is that Drake asked to come into hip hop. He put himself into hip hop versus somebody just walking and being bullied. No, Drake came into this thinking he was this, so he's not being bullied. He came into this fight.
Asked for the energy.
He came into this fight.
Let me stop saying bully.
He had a whole career of Netflix, of Lifetime movies ahead of him, waiting for him. And he passed by the Lifetime movie lead actor career for this on purpose.
That's a great point because Drake is a phenomenal actor. So much so that he had millions and millions of people, coach included, fooled. He's a really good actor.
He's selling us. 6 John, my homie 6 John, want to coach the female basketball team. He did. Think about it, he did. You was like, man, he like one of us.
I never said that. Like I just thought he was.
Shout out to Will Cash, bro. This is true. Glasses stopped Suge, so yeah, he'll stop the bullying. That is true.
Okay, bro. So at what point do
here's a fact. When Drake and Meek Mills were battling, I was encouraging Drake, stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? Rap, like show him you can compete at this level.
Okay, that's great.
Publicly on Twitter.
Do you feel at what? So if you know
they
this
find
dude,
those tweets?
you knew this dude was already like this. If you knew this dude would, if you already had a thought that this guy would go handle business like this. So what? Why are you so disappointed or why
I'm not.
are you why are you co-signing people calling him rat and all this kind of when you should be like, I knew he was gonna do that. Why would I even speak on this? Why would I even
but that's not that's not what's happening, coach. Like, so there's 3 parts. So there's the first part when I started expressing to people he wasn't hip hop. That has no feeling behind it. That has no thought. That's just a thought. That's flushed out thought. He's not street urban culture. He's not raised and baptized in no level of street urban culture. He only studied the records. He doesn't understand what's happening culturally. So then I said that created a group of people to come towards me and have a problem with what I'm saying. So then I had to speak on things that people felt were unfavorable to what he was trying to say he was. Oh, well, he grew up on Western Road. No, he didn't. Oh, well, no, he not.
Why are you holding him to the same time that you would hold somebody that's in the culture then?
But listen, coach, I'm gonna get to it. Oh, he went to Memphis every summer with his dad. That's not true. This is what people would say to indent him to the culture. So it's the fan base. It's like I tell you with LeBron, nobody could dislike LeBron James. LeBron James is like Hickman. It's no flavor there. He's the best small forward to ever play basketball, the greatest.
A ton of people who hate LeBron James, you included.
I'm telling you, I don't hate him. What I hate is the fandom people form, and then they create delusional shit in their mind.
Okay. So this is a whole other thing. You about to get mad over that?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
That's how much you don't like LeBron. I say his name, and you start getting mad. Like, why are you mad?
That's ridiculous.
Why are you mad about this?
It's the fandom. Oh, so again, back to the point of Drake. It's the fandom of it all. So people coming at me instead of listening to me and say, "Hey, okay, Glasses, let's have an intelligent conversation." Oh, you just saying that because you're jealous. You're just saying this, and I'm like, well, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying this because I figured it out. I thought about it, and here's what I'm saying. Here's the evidence. Oh. So then what happens is, so now that's the first part. People felt that that's how I started disrespecting him because I said he wasn't hip hop. Or then I start talking about he wasn't raised on Western Road, or he didn't go to Memphis. Or like I'm telling Trap, you know what? No, he does have the swag or the behavior of a Jewish attorney. That's him.
Okay, but no.
Hold up. So this is the first tier people felt like I disrespected him. Second tier is during the battle. He's competing with a really close friend of mine, somebody that I hold dearly near and dear to my heart. So now I'm on this side where it's disrespect flying. So I'm figuring out all the things. This is a fact. The third thing is after the battle, everything he's doing after.
You do know if you co-sign disrespect, you are in turn disrespecting that dude.
I mean, if you said retweeting Kendrick's record is disrespecting him, sure.
That's not the only thing you've retweeted. Why are you saying?
You're missing the point. The closest thing that I've ever came is something that wasn't accurate. Again, it's not disrespectful. If somebody call you a snitch and you snitch, it's not disrespectful.
Dude, you do understand it's fine too. I don't care if you're disrespecting this dude. I just want you to know what disrespect is. You understand what disrespect is.
Shout out to Red Handed. Glasses has always been this type of debater back at the Heritage Restaurant breakfast days. With Glasses, you have to listen to the first statement, the first sentence in the statement. That's his point. That's true.
Side note, I have to address this t-shirt since Nick called me out. It's not that old. It just fucking got beat to shit in the fucking laundry like I couldn't believe. It's only a couple months old. It's just like, I'll be lounging on the couch looking at
I think because it's feline.
Yeah, shout out to Vintage Tees.
Should have had very, very short lifespan here.
Feline.
I think some fila still you look at it as being vintage, like some Grant Hills. If you wear some Grant Hills, I think that's fine. A fila shirt,
No, Atlanta think they call it feline. That shit is crazy though.
But that's all I'm saying. Like I never really got into that. Like I never did that.
You never got into what?
I think what I think it is though. I think it's to the point that you feel like as if you don't call him the B word, you don't call him the P word, you don't call him, you know what I'm saying, out of his name or nothing like that. You're just expressing how you feel about what he has done as far as in the hip hop culture. So within you just doing it like that, you feel like you're not disrespecting him. You just stating the obvious basically.
Or making a joke about the obvious.
Glasses, but these are, see, that's a thing. These are not like we brought up Handyman. Like I think that dude had no nothing behind Handyman. I don't think he thought I think he had no malicious thoughts behind Handyman. I think he was just, this is malicious what's going on. Like this,
no, it's
for
not.
sure. For sure. Some of these memes and stuff, this is malicious. This is not.
No, it's not.
Wait. So you think
the colonizer meme? My bad, bro.
No face on a rat and have him or put him on Nino Brown pointing up. You think that's not malicious? You think that's this?
That's an accurate description of what's happening.
Called a rat is cool.
That's the
nowhere.
If you're ratting
in our culture, that getting called a rat is fine.
Unless you rat.
It's calling the kettle black.
Rat is not cool. Nobody. You for some strange reason you think if you do it, it makes it not.
I got a question. Is ratting cool?
No.
Oh, come on.
There it is. There it is.
Cool.
What type of question is that?
Any of these funny ass memes,
What type of questions? You need an answer for that?
So then calling him a rat is not disrespectful.
That was a great
disrespectful. Calling him a rat because he's
covert question by
yes, it does.
King.
How does what?
Yes, it does.
So disrespect only is in the form of lies then.
Disrespect had to be informed with first off, okay, again, based off the emotional part of the conversation, it's intent at that point.
I'm telling you.
Snitch, there is no positive term to call about somebody who avoids accountability and informs the police of somebody. The police will reference them as an informant. We will reference them as a rat. That's the only thing. There's no snitch is as PC as that term could ever be.
And yet again, I'm not weak. I think it's fine. I think all this shit is fine. I'm not. Just put this. Just know what you're doing, though.
I disagree. That's not what I'm doing.
I think it's fine.
What has Drake done to be categorized as a snitch?
Well, first off, he's telling the police he's trying to tell the authorities said UMG is doing this kind of crime.
But he's not hip. That's
hold on. But he also is guilty of these same crimes.
What does that mean? All right, so in our culture,
so whatever they did to Kendrick's records, they did to his. He never
hip hop.
No.
Okay, so why are you holding them to standards of a hip hop?
I hate when people do that right there. I hate when people do that right there.
I'm glad you said, oh, he's right. He's right. You know who I wouldn't tell none of this shit to? Drake.
Because that'll make it disrespectful then, right?
No, you know why? Because he's not. You know who I tell this to?
Who?
All y'all who think Drake is hip hop.
Is.
And do you? Okay. So, oh, bro,
the alley is getting dark.
He's walking down it.
It hurts right here because at the end of the day, you feel like you're not being disrespectful, which is fine.
I know I'm not. Shout out to Revenge. Laughing my ass off. Drake not no snitch, gang. Snitch using the term too loose. I'm not. That's not the point. Like,
yes,
he's only a snitch.
My man, you are using that term way too loosely.
Listen. I never even called him a snitch.
You just called him a rat.
No, I never even called him a rat.
If another dude called him a rat and then you post it and you
no, if they make a joke about him,
repost it.
If they make a joke about him filing a lawsuit on his partners that he did the same type of business with over a defamation suit, that's part of the joke.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think
he shouldn't even be offended because he couldn't be a rat?
If somebody see his face on Nino Brown or on a rat, you think they think about all that other shit you didn't explain? No, all they thinking about is
all they know is their feelings are hurt.
Is he
If
the
I
rat?
call a snitch to his face, his feelings will be hurt.
Because you disrespected him.
No, it's because he's a fucking snitch. It's not because I disrespected him.
He's a snitch.
It's disrespectful. I call you a snitch because you're not. It's disrespectful to him because I'm acknowledging the fact that he did something he didn't want people to know he did.
That's another thing, dude. What Drake did to me is snitching, but to a lot of people, not snitching.
I don't care what a lot of people think.
Okay, so
they need to not even have a fucking opinion and shut the fuck up. That's what they need to not do. Mind your fucking business.
Oh my God. Okay, so somebody else chime in. Now everybody think this is. Let me.
I was eating.
Everybody else, do you guys think G is disrespecting Drake at all?
Well, I'll go first. I think G is just say if the shoe fits, wear it. Simple as that.
That's true, and the shoe does fit. But do you think it's disrespect though?
No.
Do you think calling a rat is? Do you think calling somebody who G think is a rat is disrespectful?
No.
So if you did something to it that you didn't think was snitching, but G thought it was snitching, and he called you a rat, you would be fine with it.
I understand because I'm in the same, cultural, that G is in. To me, if I tell, I am a rat, I'm a snitch, I'm whatever it is.
But I'm asking you if you didn't think you.
No, it's not. But I can't think that. You're asking me to be some. Yeah, my thoughts is the same as G, so it's the same thought he has, independently of his from
G
where I'm
might,
from.
But G might think something. Even in our culture, we might think something is snitching that is not. So if you do something that
he disagree,
he gonna make me disagree.
I don't think my man who just chimed in on the whatever.
See, what Drake did was dry snitching in my book.
Hold up, this is my
So
thing.
think it was full blown.
Let me tell you something.
He dry snitched in my book.
Let me get to this. Rod Dub TV, you don't have to you don't have respect for a snitch, right? Glasses. No, I don't have zero respect for a snitch.
Not at all.
Shout out to Name Brand. If Drake not even street urban culture, why would he feel disrespected?
There it is.
Insert Jeopardy music.
What did him happen to be street?
Why would he be offended?
Yeah, he's still gonna feel. Anybody get called a rat, they gonna feel disrespected.
I disagree.
I
think if you go punch a white 76, I think if you go punch a white 76-year-old man in his face and he called the police on you, you get put in jail, and then when you see him again, you call him snitch, he's not gonna be disrespected. He's gonna laugh at you.
Maybe
he's a civilian.
He's a regular person.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, bro. Like, do anybody know civilians here? Or am I the only person who knows civilians?
We all know.
I'm the only person who lives in the world. Yeah. So I know civilians right now. I can go up to right now and be like, "Hey, man, you a rat," and they would not like it. They would not be cool with it. They would not be like, "Yeah, it's fine, brother." Like, no.
They just wouldn't even ignore you.
Oh, they might say something, dude. I've talked to nobody's ever talked to an old white dude. These dudes are some of the most honorary motherfuckers ever. Like, you can call an old white dude a rat in Costco right now. I'll say something less to a dude and he bumped my basket. Like,
shout out to I Got Fame. Thank you for the $2. People don't like hearing the truth. That's a fact.
That is true. I agree with that.
Coach, what I'm saying is, trust me, if I thought I ever disrespected Drake, I'd be honest. Like, it's not about I'm above doing something wrong.
Drake in your own mind is by calling him, walking up into his face, spitting on him, calling him a bitch.
There are other
That's
things.
the only way you think you can disrespect.
That's why I think Glasses
like,
looking upon it like that.
Right now on this podcast, that'd be disrespectful.
And you want to call him that, but you know that he's disrespectful.
No, that's not
you
true.
know that you
I don't think he's disrespecting like that though. But I can see Drake
all this
looking
other
at him
time.
You just got finished. You just sat here and said Drake has done stuff that you thought that you did not respect. You said that. You said you on this podcast today. On this stream today, you said he did some shit that you did not respect, but you didn't take none of his respect meter down. You kept him at a 10.
No, what do you mean? What did he do that I don't respect?
You said what he did, you don't respect. You said that him going to go do this lawsuit.
On the filing a lawsuit.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
that's not what I said.
All righty.
I told you.
You got bad.
No, you did say that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he did. He definitely said that.
No,
you said him filing the lawsuit. You don't respect him filing the lawsuit.
That's how you feel about what I said. That's not what I said. I said it's on code for him. I don't have any feelings about it.
You also did say that, but you.
No, when Trap asked me, did I think it was that? I'm telling you, I don't care. I expected. I didn't know. I didn't know, but I'm not surprised. Again, y'all are conflating what I'm doing. I did not.
We need some.
Has Drake ever did some disrespect? All you gotta do is go look. All y'all asking me is Drake did some disrespectful things. What could he do what could he do? He's not culturally appropriate. So how could he know?
I know. I agree with you.
I told y'all my issue is not him. It's y'all. Fans. I know who I've shook this. I know who I'm dealing with. Y'all don't know. That's why I'm talking to y'all. That's why I'm talking to fans on Twitter. I'm not talking to him. He know. His only issue with me is I'm telling fans something he don't want people to know. That would be his issue with me. He know damn well he wasn't raised or baptized in no street urban culture. He know it. So could he be mad at me later and be like, Glasses, man, you said that and be dirty? Look at me. Sure. Because I'm telling people about things he don't want them to know that he uses to market his product.
You basically exposed the Wiz. What you did right there. Right?
Without even behind the curtain. I thought everybody knew when I thought about it. Most of the time when I come up with this shit, I'll be like, damn, everybody probably knew this except me.
I think that the fact that you say he wasn't hip hop, that's not disrespectful at all. That's fine. All that stuff is cool. But soon as you start reposting rats, soon as you say,
if I send him a rat emoji to him, then that could be disrespectful.
No, dude, you gotta understand.
And I don't even think it'd be disrespectful to him.
You ain't gotta just, for some strange reason, you think you gotta. This ain't no duel. You ain't gotta go take your glove up and walk up to his face and smack him in his face. And now it's disrespectful.
Coach, you said it's snitch to call a snitch a snitch. So we not gonna ever agree on this.
Well, that was crazy.
It's disrespectful to call a snitch a snitch.
That was crazy.
We not gonna ever see eye to eye.
Dude, see y'all.
Don't call a kettle black.
At the end of the day, would I call a snitch? Fuck yes. But would I know I'm disrespecting him? Yes. If I walk up to a dude and call him a snitch in his face, guess what? Hey, a dude might try to fight you because you call him a snitch in his face.
So is it because of the words you're using? So if he was to call a snitch an informant, would he be mad?
Yes.
Yes, I think informant is a volatile word too to us.
So what would be the proper terminology that he feels better?
No,
but they actually did it though.
You call a snitch, but there's some stuff that there's probably some way to word it to where he can feel comfortable with that term. But
that's the problem. That's the problem.
Exactly. We know what disrespect is.
No. That's the fundamental flaw, and that's what I keep saying. The fundamental flaw in your argument is the fact that whatever hurts your feelings is disrespect, and it's not.
No, dude. If I know that it's gonna hurt your feelings, it's disrespect.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You whoop your kids, and you know it's gonna hurt. You know if you whoop your kids, it's gonna hurt his feelings, but it's not disrespectful. If you make your, because I'm telling you, somebody. Listen to the logic. Listen to the logic. Because you said if somebody feel it.
All you do is get mad, defend yourself with some bullshit, and then come back and then.
Because you said if somebody feel it.
It's just Mike.
I didn't say that. Coach. I never said that. Nigga, you said it.
Coach, listen to what I'm saying to you. You keep saying that because it's somebody else. You're not entitled to whoop your kid because it's yours.
What the? You know what? Say whatever you want to do about the kids. I ain't talking about that shit.
Okay. It's not even entitled to make your players run, even though you ain't coach.
Man, stop.
Why do you find that different?
Why the fuck are we talking about that?
Why do you find it different? They don't like it.
Okay, so do you understand that just because a motherfucker don't like certain shit, don't make the analogy good? Oh, they both don't like it. So now
it's not the analogy good. It's not making
keep it on what we're talking about
because you're missing the point. If it's rooted in how somebody feels about actions, I'm telling you, it's easy for somebody to dislike something you don't do.
Okay, but the actions got to be coming from the appropriate person. Like
I am the motherfucking appropriate person.
You and Drake are peers.
No, we're not.
Yes,
you're not. Then that's your problem. That's your problem, and that's why I keep saying.
Hey.
That is your. No, I hate to break the bad news to you.
He said Drake is your brother.
That's the problem. That's the problem. This ain't no motherfucking rapper conversation.
So you're supposed to be brothers.
Because he's the fucking baby when it comes to street urban culture.
Oh, so you think he think that's disrespectful?
I don't fucking care. This a fact.
This moment here. Reveal yourself. Thank you.
You keep acting like this.
Reveal yourself.
Why the fuck would you take a
You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if you disrespect him.
So then why would I not? So you think I'm scared? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know you're not.
So then why are you not listening? Then listen.
You don't.
He flipped the table over, y'all. He flipping the table over.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you what hurts my feelings the most. When you disrespect my intellect by calling me saying I'm saying the opposite. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you listen to what I'm telling you, you can actually listen. It can really be communication. 1, I'm not scared to disrespect nobody. 2, I don't care about disrespecting him. 3, I don't give a fuck. So why would you not listen to me instead of saying I'm saying something opposite just to say it?
For some reason, you think if a nigga don't
I feel like 1, 2, and 3 were the
No,
same thing.
It's the words you're using. Like you're calling me a con. That's not what I'm saying, Coach.
A, 2, and D.
You're calling me a contrarian. You're loosely insulting my intellect.
So look. I don't want to disrespect you by calling you a contrarian.
No, you're insulting my intellect.
So me calling you a contrarian, is that disrespectful to you?
No. I didn't say that. I said you're insulting my intellect.
But the insult is disrespectful.
You know my fucking argument for you to say disrespectful to you. You gonna say no. Coach, definitely disrespectful to you.
Coach,
You got to say
why are you
don't think you're intelligent.
So why are you not listening? So why are you not listening to me?
Right now.
Because you think every time I feel it,
Twilight Zone, what's happening? What's going on?
because you're conflating 2 different things. Insulting my intelligence doesn't mean disrespect. Making my feelings hurt doesn't mean disrespect.
So you were just word it any way you want to, and just call it not disrespect.
I think it's hard to separate the word insult from disrespect in the same sentence. That's kind of like part of
Fuck, man.
disrespect
Fuck,
is
man.
insult.
Fuck, man, I can't do this with y'all, bro. I cannot do this with y'all. You motherfuckers, pussy prison.
See, here we go. I'm
Insult and disrespect are
Pussy prison. If
pretty
you
much
insult somebody, you disrespect.
PP.
I never said that.
I'm gonna take it back.
I never said that.
You're not a contrarian. You're not a contrarian. I'll take it back.
That's crazy.
Because I'm disrespecting you.
No, he's not a contrarian.
Like that with disrespect, because disrespect is person to person, man. Like
it's not.
You gotta fix Coach Mike.
It is,
and that's what I'm not letting you have.
Because
Switch Mike to him, King.
So if your son say you whooping, hold up, Coach. So if your son say you whoop him, that's disrespect. Because you're giving somebody
Switch mics with King, Coach.
Stop bringing me to my son.
He's overloaded the mic when he yells.
Or your players.
Oh my God.
Back up.
Make your players run laps.
Can we start talking about children? Where is the
They can be adults.
make your adults run laps? Okay. All right, man.
Have him switch mics with King. Put his mic went out.
Oh,
I think it just gets overloaded a little bit, and then it like.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Try it now.
1 2 1 2 check.
All right, you good.
There you go.
Coach, listen to what I'm saying. 1, every time you insult me, it doesn't mean you disrespected me. 2, every time my feelings hurt, don't mean it's not, Coach.
You seem mad. You seem angry.
Because you're insulting my intellect. That's not because you're disrespecting me.
I'm gonna say this because last time we did this, I couldn't talk for 2 days. I'm not fucking with you. Like I got a coach. I gotta work. And the last time we did this, I couldn't talk for 2. People kept asking me, "Hey, you can't talk." I think, man, I was arguing with glasses for 5 hours. Like I'm not about to do this with you. So
was it about Drake last time?
Here.
Was that also about Drake?
Yeah, I think so.
And guys, dude, I'm not in this pussy prison. I don't disagree with nothing Glasses is doing. I don't disagree with nothing Glasses is doing.
We all trapped in it.
I think okay. Well,
we all trapped in it.
I'm not part of this soft people narrative that think that he's bullying Drake.
How could it not be? That's what you said.
Drake, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I took it back. He's not bullying Drake. I think he's piling on. And I do think he's disrespecting Drake. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I'm one of those guys that think it's cool to fat shame, to get somebody to lose weight. So I'm not saying nothing wrong with what Drake. If Drake gets a lesson from what G is doing to him, I think it's all cool. But I do think it's disrespectful the way he's doing it, and it's fine. And I'm good with it, guys. I'm fine with it. So please don't call beige rage or light skin sensitive dude or none of that. I don't need none of that. Them comments. It's fine.
I don't have look.
They said somebody said the waffle complected community is coming together.
See, here we go.
Here we go.
Is that the cooked waffle or the waffle batter community?
Leave him alone.
Look,
Drake's had enough.
if I felt, if I was listen, that was the point of the conversation.
Nobody
right?
said
that
that.
point right there. That point of perception and perspective being the guiding line of definition. The guiding line, the guiding light of definition. It's not. I can't live in a world where everybody can feel whatever I say about them is disrespectful because they feel that way or they don't like something. I'm not going to live in that world. I'm not. I know how to disrespect Drake just fine if I wanted to. I don't. It's not because I don't want to. It's not. I don't have a reason to. I don't even know him well enough to disrespect him. I don't. It's not that. Again, having a general laugh at something that fits the narrative is not disrespect. It's not. It's not at all.
I think
Can he be offended? Sure. Could he be offended? Sure. Could he not like it? Sure. Is it disrespect? No. If you make your 18-year-old students run a lap because they late to practice,
why are we back on these students?
you're missing the point of what I'm saying. Let me make the point. Just because they feel something, don't validate their emotions as the fact. They could not like it if he disrespected me. Drake can say the same. The reason I don't ever hold Drake to that standard, or I never felt that way, is because at the end of the day, I know he's not culturally like us.
But you are holding him to that standard because you are co-signing shit that. So it should be fine for him to do what he's doing. Then you should just turn the other cheek. You should be like, all right, fine.
I do turn the other cheek when it comes to him.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't turn the other cheek when it comes to you.
So this is all for the fans. First of all, I'm not a Drake fan anymore, guys. So let's just get that out the way.
That's not.
Get out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, man.
You get what I'm saying.
Be able to tell.
You handling your Drake bag?
You
not a
saying.
Drake fan no more?
But now
Not you, but I'm doing it. Listen, even LeBron or anybody else, I don't have it for the person. I have it for the fans that are saying the ridiculous shit. Here it is. Oh, you thought so? Look at him in court. You're over there telling. That's the fans. I'm not tagging him. I'm not. I knew he would tell.
Look, coach. Listen, Drake been in the sport for 16 years. Phenomenal musician, writer, whatever the case. We don't expect your love to go away from him in the last 4 or 5 months.
Man, who is this? What's the name
This is why I got this.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, because he not saying. Listen, the
I'm
only
trolling
difference
right
is, Coach. No, it's not even about him being a Drake. Everybody's a Drake fan, but it's not about being a Drake fan.
I think
what
Drake makes good music.
Everybody likes Drake. Drake makes jam. But the point I'm saying to you is that don't change that people that I am joking with are people who contest it. Most people that's not contesting what I'm saying, there's no joke to be had there.
But this is the problem I'm having with you. You disrespecting the man and calling it jokes.
I'm not disrespecting.
Like you're calling them jokes. Like, and see, it's not about your comedic timing or anything like that. These are just not flat out. These ain't jokes. It's jokes from other people. They not jokes from you. First of all, like you said, he into it with your homeboy.
It's still a joke.
Okay, so
it's not like if I say on street, I kick his ass.
Was it funny when Chappelle did the R. Kelly skit?
But R. Kelly don't have no. I mean, Chappelle don't have no beef with R. Kelly. Like
I don't have no beef with Drake.
No, bro. So you inherited the beef that your boy.
No.
Yeah,
there is no.
You said you chose his side.
There's no real. There's no real beef.
Okay. Of course, this ain't real beef. We get that. We understand that. But we understand it's not just fun and games. They ain't joke when you start calling God pedophile and all that stuff. It's not fun.
I don't play that joke. I don't make that joke.
It ain't fun and games no more. It ain't fun and games no more.
I'm saying, I'm not a part of that.
You are a part of it.
No, that's just my homeboy. Y'all couldn't whip my homeboy squab you head up.
For sure. Like, but if somebody jump in from Drake's side, you jumping in, right?
It don't matter what is over. That could have been over picking a kid laid up in school.
But that's how we raised. Like, of course, if I got a home, my homeboy could be wrong. But if I'm in it with him now. At this point, like afterwards, I'll talk to him. Be like, hey, bro, I don't think we should have done that.
But I think that's the problem. I think you conflating my intentions and what's up with something that's not true. And I'm giving you the fact, and it sounds crazy to you. These
ain't jokes, bro. Like these are not jokes no more. Like
they are.
It was jokes. It was jokes when we thought it was just a regular beef, like a regular rap battle. This shit is way more than a regular rap battle.
No, it's not,
bro. Because he became a snitch.
It became
more. We gonna wrap it up.
Okay, wait, it's not diet beef. This is an impossible burger.
No Sinners Live, lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here at noon Pacific Standard Time. Click that thumbs up button. Let everybody know you in the house. If you on Twitter, retweet this link. If you on Facebook, share this post. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Head over to www.thecripstore.com. Grab some merch. Grab a CD, grab a vinyl. I got vinyls left over. Head over there and do that. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings Podcast. If you look below, there's a link. Check it out. It's fire. No Ceilings Podcast. Right on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Network, and iHeart, and we out this thing. Much love.
Yo.